Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're doing another new makeup releases will I buy it video, which is the series inspired by Samantha March, where I go over some of the new makeup releases, tell you my thoughts on them, tell you what I think of them, and tell you whether I'm planning on picking them up. I always love doing these videos and I know you guys love watching them too. But if you are new here, then hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you found it. I upload beauty videos 4 times a week and I would love it if you subscribed. But for now, let's get started with the new makeup releases and see which releases we have for this week. So I've just moved to the side like I always do in these videos, just so I can insert the photos on the screen right here. And the photos I'm going to be using again are from Trend Mood on Instagram. I will have her Instagram linked down below. She always posts about the new makeup releases. And this week we have quite some nice ones. We don't have a lot of super exciting ones, but we do have some really nice products that I think you guys would like. So let's see what we have this week. So the first release we have is the Natasha Denona Pastel Palette, and this is definitely like the biggest release. It hasn't officially launched yet on like Sephora or something, but I know in Europe it is available in some stores. I live in the Netherlands, which is in Europe too, but we don't have a Sephora here, so I cannot pick it up already, but it is definitely something I'm interested in. And the reason why I think I'm interested in this is just because it's so different. First of all, the outer packaging just looks like candy. I think the photo we're seeing right here is a screenshot from a video that Jenna did. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I will have her video linked down below. But she did a video on this palette because she somehow got her hands on it early, and I definitely think it is such a cute palette. It's very different than what I have in my collection though. I don't own any pastel palettes. I don't own any colorful shades. I do have some palettes with like some light pinks or something, but I don't own these blues yet. I don't own these greens or these other pastel shades. They're just super pretty and cute, and I think it's definitely a palette that I'm interested in. When I first saw it, I wasn't sure how to feel about it just because it was so different than what we're used to from Natasha Denona. It's definitely a specific audience that's interested in a palette with a color story like this, but I do think there is a market for it, and especially now that we're getting into spring, I think it's going to be a color story that's just going to brighten up a lot of people's day, and I just get happy when I look at this color story, and I think that's so important with makeup. It just needs to make you happy, and I think this is definitely a palette that would make me happy. It is the midi palette, so I think it's going to retail for about like $60 to $70. I don't know the exact price of the midi palette, but it is like the same price as the midi retro, the bronze, the glam, just those types of palettes. So I can't say 100% yet that I'm going to pick it up because it kind of depends on other reviews and swatches that I might see, but let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing a review from me on this. I can totally pick it up to review, but only if you guys would want to see it. So that is the first release, the Natasha Denona Pastel Palette. Next up, we have a launch from Dior Backstage that I saw so many people get excited about. This is the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer, and this is a caffeine-infused, full coverage, natural glow finish, waterproof wear for $29. Right off the bat, I'm going to say this looks very pretty, and especially because the foundation is quite high on my wishes to try. I have heard really good things about the Dior Backstage foundation, the one that you see on the photo as well. I think the concealer would be one that I would like because I really like full coverage concealers. I have my Tarte Shape Tape, I'm wearing that right now, but that one has a matte finish, and I really like the fact that this one is full coverage but still with a glow finish. I think that's really nice. It also says it's waterproof, which is always nice, but something I'm very intrigued by is the applicator. It looks like the applicator is a brush built into the cap, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. First of all, if I'm looking at this correctly, like I said, the brush is just built on the cap, so when you put the brush in the concealer, I do expect the entire handle to be covered in concealer. So I don't know how that's going to go. I wonder if this is going to be very messy, and also you're supposed to clean your brushes, and I mean, you could clean this probably and let it dry, but then your concealer doesn't have a cap and it might dry out, and also I don't know how well that will work. So I'm not sure if this is like a very hygienic thing, but now that I'm thinking about it, you also don't wash a doe foot applicator, so it's maybe not that big of a deal as I'm thinking it is. I do think it's cool that it has a brush rather than a doe foot. I just think I wouldn't apply it with the brush because I think it would be way too saturated in concealer, so I think you would kind of get the same effect as with a doe foot applicator, to just dot it on your face and then use a different brush or sponge to blend it out. Next up, we have a palette that released I think a week or two ago, and this is from Hindash, and I never shared this on my channel because I don't think I've done a new makeup releases will I buy it video since this palette launched. But this is the new Monocromance palette by Hindash. I think that's how you say it. I think that is a mix between monochromatic and romance. It says a palette for the face and eyes, made to mix or wear alone as full monochromatic looks. I know we saw this type of palette last year from Hindash too. I think it was called the Biopsy palette, and basically it was like a gradient palette. So what he does with these palettes is, normally in a palette you have different pans with different colors, but he has made a gradient in one pan, which basically means you can get multiple colors from one pan. And I think that's very cool, but what I heard people mentioning with his previous palettes was mainly the fact that it's hard to get a even color story on your eyes, because when you dip your brush in one place of the pan, it's not going to be the exact same as when you place it on a different spot on the pan, if that makes sense. So it can be happening that you're getting a slightly different shade on one eyelid than the other, so I'm not sure how to feel about that. But I do like the concept, and I do like that it is something different, especially now that the makeup market is just kind of like oversaturated. It's nice that we're seeing like something different, brands be like innovative, and I'm definitely going to be watching reviews on this, but I don't think I will be picking it up myself just because I feel like it wouldn't be the most convenient for my lifestyle. But yeah, if you are into this type of palette, I think it would retail for about like $70 or something. I don't know the exact price, but it is launching soon. Next up, we have a product from Huda Beauty, and she's releasing the new Cherry Blossom collection, which includes an Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in Cherry Blossom and a Cherry Blossom lip set. Now, first of all, the powder is only available in fair to medium skin tones, which I don't like. I would have loved her to have multiple shades of this powder, but that being said, it is kind of like a light pink powder that's supposed to be brightening and neutralizes under eye darkness, so I don't know if you will get the same effect with a deeper shade for a deeper skin tone, but I don't like that only fair to medium skin tones would be able to use this. I do like that it's pink. We all know pink is my favorite shade. However, I don't think I will be buying this, mainly because Cherry Blossom reminds me of the white Ritual scent. You know, from Rituals, they have like the shower gels, their collections. And the white scent, I don't know the exact name, but it also has Cherry Blossom in there. And I really don't like the scent. And I feel like I'm the only one on earth because everyone always loved that scent, but I just really don't like it. And I'm scared that this is going to smell the same. And also I feel like I don't need a light pink powder in my collection. So while I do think this is cute, I definitely don't think it's a necessity. The lip combo I also really don't need. This is a liquid matte lipstick and a silk balm illuminating lip balm. We've seen these before in the collection, I think, in different shades, but they're not ones I'm personally very interested in. So this collection from Huda Beauty I will definitely be skipping, but let me know what you guys think of it. To go on with the Cherry Blossom theme, we also have a new collection from MAC Cosmetics, and this is the new Wild Cherry collection by MAC Cosmetics. So this is also kind of like Cherry Blossom themed. I actually saw this in store and I thought it looked kind of cute. First of all, we have the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Petalic Metallic. That is quite a weird name. And then we have 3 new lipsticks. We also have 3 new blushes, a Fix Plus, a Prep and Prime Lip, and a Brush Stroke Liquid Liner. The product that definitely looks the best for me is the Skin Finish. I'm definitely going to be watching some reviews on that. And while I do think this collection is cute, for me it's also really not a necessity. I don't feel the need to buy from MAC Cosmetics as much anymore. I mean, sometimes they definitely have nice products, but it's not a brand like I'm super gravitating towards, so I don't think I will be picking up this collection, but it is so cute and I like that it's like a spring theme as well. And the last thing I wanted to share for this video is a product from Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen with SPF 50. It says lightweight, easily blendable, glow boosting, suits all skin tones for $34. And this looks super good. I'm actually looking for a new sunscreen and this might be one I'm interested in. I think it looks really cute. I also love that it is the watermelon theme. I have never tried anything from Glow Recipe, so I need you guys to give me advice on whether it is a nice brand. I've always wanted to try something from there, I just never really knew what. And while I do like watermelon, sometimes artificial watermelon scents are just not my favorite. So let me know if you have tried anything from Glow Recipe, and especially the watermelon scent, if you think it's nice or is it overpowering and too artificial. I would love to know, because if it is just like a subtle scent, this might be a product I'm interested in trying, because like I said, I am still looking for a nice sunscreen and it looks like there's quite a lot in this product, so then I don't think $34 is that bad. I'm definitely interested in this and I might pick it up sometime. Okay everyone, then this is it for this week's new makeup releases. Will I buy it? I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. We didn't have too many new makeup releases that I was like interested in sharing. There were some like really small ones from brands I'm not really interested in, so I didn't want to share those because I didn't think that would be as exciting. But the ones I've mentioned in this video are definitely ones that caught my interest the most. Let me know what your thoughts on these releases are. Are you planning on picking up any of these, or are you skipping all of them? I would love to know that. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!